少しでも多くの善人が平等を享受できるように。
Only love and night are everlasting.
Power of Pegasus!
Your team is picking. Payback time.
Let's fight to our heart's content!
Your team is picking.
Let's hear from the crowd! Make
Your
some
team
noise for
is
yours
banning.
truly! Always on the way!
Your team is banning.
The Immortal One chose me to vanquish the
team is
shadows
banning.
that plague this world.
Magic is my life.
Your team is banning.
Let's go.
Your team is picking.
Minotaur will finish off what was left undone.
Here comes the blazing gun of
Your
justice!
team is picking.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the MOBA 5v5 Esports India SCRIMS. Here we are hosting SCRIMS every weekend where three teams, not three, oh wait, six teams will be up, in a one, a team versus team manner, and they will be trying to see how skilled are they against randoms as of now. This is a great way to get a good exercise with you and your squad to come up. And if you and your team wants to come up and play, so do join the Discord. There will be the forms available every Wednesdays. I believe it's the Wednesdays which opens up. So do fill the form, and it will be on a manner the first come first serve. So that's how it will be happening. And the draft's going on very quickly. So let me just give me a short introduction of me and my co-caster. Hi, I'm Peachy, and I will be joined by Kay today. Hello, Kay. How are you doing? And let's dive into the draft very quickly.
Hello, Peachy. I'm doing absolutely fine, and we are watching the match between the weekly scrims between the Carby Records versus the NEB Flow Esports. And moving on to the draft phase, I can already see the draft phase being completed. What do you think about the draft, like the hero picks and everything?
So far looking quite good. Most of the players right here come to play comfort heroes more than heroes. that they want to, practice. But that's something that I want to see, like a new thing to be watched around. But let's see what is it going to be, because one sided it is kind of a late game, other side it is like kind of a early game into the hands of team, the team where Julian is. So I want to see, and the debut of Minotaur. It's been years, it's been months I have not seen him.
Yes, sir. You're talking about the Minotaur. I'm most worried about the Layla and the Mia and the MM side. But with this, ladies and gentlemen, we are back again in the land of Dawn, and we're watching the Carby Records versus NEB Flow Esports. This is a weekly scrims, and we're gonna be witnessing some, some cool battles.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's see what is it going to be. And as usual, best of one series. So, only one can win today. But on to the other hand, let's see. The first blood is not here yet. So it's going to be a little bit slow, don't you think so?
Yes, sir. It's going to be slow because all of the MM, like look at the Lela, look at the Mia, they are at the late game MMs. They can't do anything in the early game phase, only if they get babysitted by the tanks. But that is not the case here. We are watching in the top lane. Like there is some skirmish going on. Oh my God, Mia is low.
Oh, okay, okay. Maybe look at that first blood coming in. Looks like that will be the Mia going down. Fortunately, not the quite the case, but onto the red side as well. Carby Records, they might be looking forward to take down one of the members. Oh, Minota jumps in, but he does manage to stop the Alpha. But Julian moves in at the right moment to take them down. 2 for 2. Kills trades into their hands, looking quite good.
I mean, look at them. Both the team absolutely flying in the early game, getting kills, like equal kills, 2-2 score. That's a very good match for the start. The flickers being used out, all the utilities, and kills remain the same. I surely want to see a team getting into the upper hand.
Oh, okay, okay. Skirmish was definitely into the hands of Team Kirby Records, because they do have the early game into their hands, and why wouldn't they abuse it? But into the bot lane as well, we do looking at how the Julian is making the rotation very quickly, which is good to see.
Yeah, if you look at the blue team, they have very fast lineup because the Minotaurs. Okay, something's cooking up.
Oh, Lucas. Oh my god, that's definitely a lot of damage to be taken in for this. But I will be taken down next in the topping block. Looks like it will be the Alpha. One shot away and double kill picked up by this Lucas. Still trying to get a triple, but the Federer airstrike will be helping him a bit. And that will be the Sicilian falling down. But okay, the fight moves on to the bot lane. You're looking at CC being taken down by Igris this time. Understandable. They just want to push down a lane, but the turtle will be up in just a minute or so.
Carby Records, look at the coordination. The feathered airstrike coming in from Fasa, taking out Sicilian at the very end moment. That was quite phenomenal, if I had to say. But right now, moving on to the team that got the turtle. I'm sorry, I might just forgot.
Oh, yep. It was, I believe it was Carby Records who got it.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. But and once again, it's another fight.
Oh, oh my god. Oh, Faye, Kaden being taken down. They're trying to go in for more, because Barang comes up with the stun. Looks like Lela will be taken down. Julian with the double kill. Will he be able to take a triple? Because Mia is there. Mia comes in with the ultimate. And there we go. Looking quite low. Will be taken down. Triple
Oh.
kill picked up. And he's just a maniac coming in. And yep, you're looking at the maniac coming in from this Julian. What a game going on for this Julian, because he's all farmed up. What does he need?
Yes, sir. Look at the if you look at the itemization, the Julian got the Feather of Heaven. I mean, that's a good item as a first item for Julian. And we can see a lot of damage coming in from him. That's the early game maniac on the Igris. He is doing absolutely fine with the Julian.
Okay, okay. Lucas definitely winning it out against the CC. That was not in my cuts today to watch it out. But top lane looks like we did get a gank ritual with the Lucas going down. Turret getting the MVP for a little bit.
Yes, sir. With this, the second turtle has been spawned up, and it will be Igris taking on that turtle. He is doing absolutely fine. Look at Kirby, Echoes, Records. They are like coordinating pretty well in this match. Like they're getting everything. Look at the Farsa, the damage coming in from him, the feather airstrike on point every time. Igor is dealing out a lot of damage. Look at the Minotaur giving out the vision there.
No, okay, okay. Federers are coming in, striking down members left and right, trying to, push them away. Looks like two members will be falling down from the side of Team NEB for esports because they are truly focused onto the late game, like the very, very late game, and the sustain that they have from this alpha is still not enough.
Has been destroyed.
Yeah, the one thing to notice, I just noticed it now. Oh my God, Lucas getting a kill on to Mr. Kitrezzo on the CC. CC will be falling down. That's a score of 1-3-0 on her. That is going pretty bad on the EXP lane for the team NEB Flow Esports. But looking at the jungler of Carby Recos, it's 7-0-1. It's only 5 minutes in the game.
Okay, okay. Little bit of a skirmish trying to get it on, but at the same time, I love how the Lela is getting sorry, not the Lela, but the Mia is getting enough farm to farm it out onto her lanes. Now that Lela has rotated, she's been farming the other lanes. It is quite easy for them, but Feather Eye Strike striking down again on to shoot this time. This will be a kill for them. Another member down. Third would PT. Sicilian getting stunned up by the Forza. What is it going to be? The Barang comes in at the right moment, but you're still looking at them trying to come up with the skirmish. And Lela, though, wait a minute, we do see the Forza coming up quite a good rotation quite early on. Will be able to take it down because both of them are looking quite low. But Mia having the upper hand of using her, healing up a little bit.
Yes, so definitely. But look at Kaden. He is a menace on that Farsa, like dealing a lot of damage, rotating fast enough to cover up everything, protecting the theater turret, but he will be unsuccessful for now. I mean, he is doing a really good job, right, PG?
Definitely. Look at them. Look at them just like moving around the map. And okay, looking at the itemization as well. Oh my god. Julian, no way. Julian, that item doesn't work so Julian anymore.
I guess they haven't gone through the patch.
Yep.
But we
Unfortunately.
but like if you look at Lela, like she's got the two items on her, like the important items for survival, but something's cooking up in the bottom lane.
Oh, okay. Pilares try coming in, but Shu will be taken off next from the chopping block. Maybe the Minotaur because they are just, are all around the map. But wait a minute, trades are being made. The team Kirby Records looking a little bit low, but they can tank that enough damage. Lela was all alone though.
So Lela was all alone, but for now, Team NEB Flow Esports are not focusing on anyone. They are like far behind the score. Look at the feather airstrike coming in.
Oh, okay, okay. Looks like Lucas is trying to get a kill onto the CC. CC is definitely under farm. Shu trying to survive it out, but one more basic attack from him and he will be taking Shu down now. That's really bad for a Alpha to get killed by a marksman because the goal difference is definitely into the hands of Team Kirby Records. And look at them. The goal difference is just riding up high right now.
Yeah, it's 9K at this point. I'm wondering how they're gonna make a comeback. But we yet have to watch what is going to happen in this match. With this, the Lord has been spawned. Will Carby Echoes go for the Lord? Absolutely, yes. That's a free Lord for them. Why not? Why would they make such?
Yep, okay, look at that top lane. Looks like the Lord will be taken down into the hands of Team Kirby Records. They are trying to force in a fight onto the top lane. Mega kill picked up by Kaden, trying to look for more objectives into their hands. Now, this is looking good, but at the same time, the Lord will be in. The passive is still there, but what is it going to be?
So like the gold gap is 10K now, and we have to watch what is going to happen. The Lord is marching down the mid lane with Carbiricos looking really strong on that score wise, everything score wise, goal wise, and even Lord wise. So we have to see what is going to happen. What do you think? Will they be surviving this Lord 5 fight, or Carburetors will be marching down on any T-Flow esports?
That's true. That's true. Look at them in the bot lane. Alpha will be taken down once again. Now that's definitely a lot of damage coming in. The Lord will be taken down, but you're looking at only the bot lane and the mid lane passive to be blown off, and quite early on you're looking at the top lane as well. Now this will be allowing Team Carby Records to give a push it in to taking down in the bit as well. Wait a minute.
Oh,
And nada, so much damage from Mikimin this time. Look at him, Federal Strike zoning them away. Mia will be taken down 50% of her HP, but what is it going to be? The minions will be coming in very, very soon. You're talking about the second wave coming in, but you also have a wave at the top lane. That means inhibitors will be going down very quickly.
yes, sir. And with the absolute, like, you can look at Igris, he is on 10-0-2, and it's 10 minutes in the match. He hasn't even died once, so it's a benefit for Carberry Records for now. But we can see the Feather Ice Airstrike coming in.
Oh, look at that, still dealing so much damage onto Mia because
Oh,
even she picks up a
Minotaur.
oh, Minotaur will be taken down. Look at that. Mia is not able to come up onto the front line. The only reason is that's so much damage from the Farsa, and if she goes ahead making a Athena or maybe the for herself, it just doesn't work out very well.
I mean, just look at the goal lead. Mia is a late game hero. She definitely leads those items to deal, like to get that point of the power spike that she needs. Because if she just goes in, the damage won't be enough to take down, not even taking down the Farsa.
Agreed. That's true. But Team NEV Flow Esports have to push into the late game as of now. It's still 11 minutes into the game, and they are trying to make sure that they get as much as into their hands. But let's see if they're able to or not, because if the team NFE really pushes out to the late games, it works out very well for them. But if they don't, then it's definitely over for them.
Yeah, like I'm just watching Carby Records like overpowering the NAB Flow esports for now. Like this is the second load that is free for them. They just got without a single effort. Like they just went in. It was literally 4 to 5 seconds, then the load is gone.
Agreed, that's true. Look at them. Look at the lot coming in from the mid lane. What is it going to be? They do have a very good lane clearance with the Mia, with the Sicilian, but Paradise Strike coming in with a flicker this time. But Sicilian only looking quite low, and the base is also low. Carby Records win the game.
What a game it was. Carby was completely overpowering NEB Flow esports from the start. They didn't even give them a single chance. Or if I had to say, they gave them one chance and they didn't took it. So yeah, it's match over for Team NEB Flow esports.
That is definitely a lot of the damage coming in, because Team Kirby Esports, they really thought about the early game as well. If also they went in for the late games, it would have been a little bit of a lopsided. But here we are looking good. Looks like it is into the hands of Team Kirby Records, but the damage potential, though, look at the damage coming in. Lucas was the one who did the most.
Yeah, so Lucas was like absolutely flying beast out there in the land of Dawn. But once again, if you look at the pick wise, I'd say NEB Flow Esports draft was much better than Carby Records, but somehow they did overpower them. So we'd have to see. Like the Igris on that Julian and the Caden on the far side, they were the starlight of this show.
Agreed. What a match coming in, don't you think so?
Yes, ma'am.
So with that, let's take a short break. 2 more matches with that, and let's see you guys on the next match.
See.
Oh no, that is what they all say when they see me pouring some more. Oh, then gets empty again. Better fill it up before I go. Cause I'm loving it, feeling it, touch me and being it, see what I see in it. I'm typical, messing around with it, mix it up, go with it, flow with it, let it all go. Oh Lord, think you know what I'm like, but you don't fall, you lose control. Bittersweet melody when I dance on your fly. Cause I know what you don't, it is me you adore. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They never seen you out of your bed. Cut to the bone, it's broken, I bet. How sad. Oh boy, got so hot I forgot what I should have thought of before. Sure ain't easy for you to let go of the rules, cause there's so much fun. Are you loving the feeling of this one? How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They never seen you out of your bed. Cut to the bone, it's broken, I bet. How sad. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They never seen you out of your bed. Cut to the bone, it's broken, I bet. Now come alive with me and quit the jealousy. I know you're bored, I know it's boring me. Now come alive, baby, get out the grave and I know you're bored. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They never seen you out of your head. Cut to the bone, it's broken, I bet. How sad. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They never seen you out of your head. Cut to the bone, it's broken, I bet. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They never seen you out of your head. Cut to the bone, it's broken, I bet. How sad. Oh no, that is what they all say when they see me pouring some more. Oh, then gets empty again. Better fill it up before I go. Cause I'm loving it, feeling it, touch me and being it, see what I see in it. I'm typical, messing around with it, mix it up, go with it, flow with it, let it all go. Oh Lord, think you know what I'm like, but you don't fall, you lose control. Bittersweet melody when I dance on your fly. Cause I know what you don't, it is me you adore. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They never seen you out of your bed. Cut to the bone, it's broken, I bet. How sad. Oh boy, got so hot I forgot what I should have thought of before. Sure ain't easy for you to let go of the rules, cause there's so much fun. Are you loving the feeling it, touch me, are you in it? Don't say what you're saying, but typical, messing around with it, mix it up, go with it, flow with it, please let it go. Oh no, think I did it again. I said a few things that I shouldn't have done. Well, bittersweet melody when I dance on your fly. Cause I know what you don't, it is me you adore. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They never seen you out of your bed. Cut to the bone, it's broken, I bet. How sad. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They never jealousy. I know you're bored, I know it's boring me. Now come alive, baby, get out the grave and I know you're bored. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They've never seen you out.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to MOBA 5v5 Esports India tournament. So here we are back to the weekly screams and weekend screams and back in match again. Along with me, it's gonna be Miko, and we both are gonna dictate the match for you guys. So Miko, what do you think? What holds in this match for us?
Well, this is another interesting scrums matchup indeed. We do see the first man coming in for Florin, but that is going to be Team Asur on the blue side versus Team Vengeance Seekers on the red side. We see Granger also being banned, and that's a good decision, but Florin? I'm not really sure about the Florin ban.
Butterflies born
I
by
mean,
night,
true.
Is banning.
Uh,
by lanterns lit up.
Florida, yeah, her heals are great despite of her ultimate. I don't think so. Like, during this recent meta, where you do have a lot of crowd control works going on in every match. So I guess Florian kinds of lacks in that. But then, anyways, probably a strategy, probably we could say respect ban.
Team is
But let's
banning.
see. Okay, they are gonna go with the fanny ban again. I mean, why not to cut off this utility and the burst bursting out hero that you can face up with, which can be a lot annoying to you when I would say you really you are really taking your red buff because usually that's a favorite spot to camp in when you are taking it. So yeah,
Definitely understandable.
We love
Now,
at
let's
night
see. Okay, two
everlasting.
other majors have been banned. They are trying to choke down the options for the mid lane. I feel like Farsa is a valid
Let's
option here.
fight to our
But
heart's
then again, there
content.
are so many options left, like yes, Lucas, the Bidang. Also,
yeah.
CO is open. So a lot of like power picks have been left through. So we will definitely have to see what they are planning to trade for. Granger is banned, but then again, there is a Harriet and the Irithel who can still be picked from the holy triads of marksmen right now.
Truly. But I mean, Lucas, I would say not a very meta pick. I mean, not talking about the previous ones, but in this season, I mean, he's going in a hyper. Usually, I do see him in a jungle role with a Sky Piercer on. Probably something very strange that we hear.
Your
But
team is
then
picking.
again, to counter this
Oh,
Lucas, yeah, it's gonna be Badang as well as the new hero Kalia in the action. So I feel they do have a lot of crowd control as well as healing because of having these two picks. But let's see what team Asur have in mind to counter these two.
definitely. Now, both of them are actually kind of flexible. But then again, I would definitely like to see Kalea into the ROM because the favor ROM item, like the favor shoes, is gonna definitely boost up the heals
The
coming in
night
from her.
sky tells
Then
all.
again, okay, the Queen of the Shields, Esmeralda, is gonna be the jungler. They definitely need a debuff mage right now, or even a disengage like Aurora, or even the tower like Eve. Look at that, the region, the HP coming in from Team Usher, that is like really, really tanky. There is option going for carry as well, like she did get some buffs, so I'm guessing carry is not that good against shields, but then again against tanky enemies as expected.
Is banning.
Yeah, I mean, if you see such tanky heroes onto your opponent's side,
Your team is
uh,
banning.
carry is pretty well suggested, and that's what Team VS are going for. I mean, good choice from their side, but then they are gonna ban in the Eagle artillery of Mobile Legends. That's gonna be Farsa with the Feather Airstrike. I mean, they don't want to get caught up with the long ranged damage. So yeah,
Definitely.
Your team is
You know
banning.
what? Like I just said that they are trying to choke up on the mid lane options, and I said that Farsa would be a valid pick here, but then again they went to like just ban Farsa. I just feel like that is a good
Time to
decision
jump,
because they will
beat up
be
the
able to
Your
clock.
use
team
her.
is banning.
Farsa with her burst will not be able to counter all these tanky heroes. So it's better to go for DPS debuff, like someone who has a continuous damage as well as a burn, maybe even a Lilia, an Eve, or a Lohi.
Actually, Lilia would be a really great option to counter these three directly, I would say. Even Alice would work. I mean, Alice, not in a meta, but then can easily go 1v1 against that Lucas. And then you also do get the buff of, having such high tanky heroes. And then probably going to switch up to the marksman if she wants to target it. But then, anyways, it's going to be the room. It's going to be Gatot Kacha from the side of BS. I mean, uh,
Ah,
good crowd with his AOG. So yeah,
okay.
and I mean at the real AOG helped a lot.
I am confused. Who's a mage? Who's a hyper? It's definitely not gonna
I
be a
mean,
Gattaca hyper, right?
maybe I guess they kind of messed up while picking it. Probably Kalia, they're thinking of building up her with some, really lower cooldown items as well as some really good heal items such as Oracle or you could say Flask of Oasis, along with her, enchanted talisman. So I mean, just a new hero, so we can actually experiment with her. I mean, but for this match, I'm not really sure about Team VS strategy.
Definitely, like, okay. So I think it's gonna be Lunox hyper and Gato in the mid.
Yeah.
Now this is kind of interesting because, like, they did go for mage hyper, so they are going for tanky mid laner, and then again you do have a support tanky like support fighter roamer, and then a good engage fighter on the EXP. Another draft is very interesting. I would definitely love to see how it rolls out. But then again, Louis on the other hand, against so many fighters and like regen heroes, the Louis DPS is definitely gonna be useful.
I mean, that is a valid point. But then I feel, having a Lunox hyper here in this situation, Team VS are gonna go for an early invade if possible. Because obviously having a, tanky mid laner as well as your tank, which helps you to regain. I mean, Kalia with her crowd control. I mean, gonna that could be a really, probable scenario. But then we are back into the Land of Dawn again. Weekly screams presented by MOBA Legends Esports India community. And I mean, here we are. The matches against Asur and VS on the red side, and on the caster decks, it's gonna be Burger and Miko.
Well, as you said, it is going to be a Lucas Hyper with Esmeralda at the EXP lane. I just feel like it could have been different, like, maybe Esmeralda as a roamer was better, but let's see. Esmeralda does have that sprint. Will she be able to target the back lane? Because, the shield is kind of a counter to carry because her damage is definitely based on the HP and the shields do not count, but I feel like she will be going in for the halberd as well, so we have to see how well she performs.
I mean, obviously, you do have a carry, so they don't want to take it to that late because it's not about just her damage. I mean, the passive stack up from this hero also really gives a good amount of damage. Then you do have the new Malefic gun. I mean, not it's not nowhere new, but here we are back in the fight again. Okay, Luo with her yin and yang charge again. Beast is up, gonna go against the carry. Will take him down, but this would be a revenge kill from the side of Lunox, and Akumo will take down the marksman here.
Now, Gatotkacha as a mage was kind of questionable, but then again, he already has a score of 201. Does he really deal so much damage? I don't think so. They kind of feel like stolen kills, but then again, Lunox definitely is a tank killer. She is going to be really helpful against the tanky lineup of the blue team that is Asur. Then again, okay, look at that. Gatotkacha was already taken down. Now, this is definitely the caster's curse. I just said he's doing well, and boom. So the turtle is already here. They definitely have to contest for it.
I mean, yeah, you do want to get the neutral objectives. Actually, it's very beneficial for you to really score your game. But here we go. Lucas in the beast form again, trying to take down the
Oh,
overextended. a Z, and he will be fallen down. AOG will be popping in, but here we are. Lunox will be taking down our beast here, and then a double kill from her side, and would be a triple kill, I guess. Yeah, this would be a triple
Definitely.
kill of the Lucas. Sorry, Lunox.
Linux is already like, snowballing at this point. But then
Yeah.
again, Carrie did a really good job. Like, she came here to help her team. She gave the rotation in the early, but that means she left the lane for 1-1. She not only got an extra lane of minions, but also like a bit of the turret shield.
But then here we go again. Glorious Path has been popped, but he has been shut down by our Lunox, and Mist will be taking down Kalia here. And their trades
Oh,
look good in the hands of Team Asur as they have taken in the major.
a
Okay,
wipe
meanwhile,
out.
on the background, it's going to be a 1-1 taking down the opponent's marksman and, I mean, securing her lane.
Now, one man with the crossbow of Tang, especially inspire, like, improved, is definitely really hard to counter 1v1, especially like, when you don't have freeze or wind chant. But then again, that was a complete wipeout. So looks like both the teams are doing pretty well. Look at that. So Surging Wave has been used. Glorious Pathway, the fight, Burger.
And I mean, yeah, the KOG will be popping in, but our 1-1 will be falling down as she is a really low HP hero. But the fight will continue, and 1-1 will take down the carry as well. Crossbow of Tang has been unlocked, but then no way she's gonna use on that low HP hero, and Hylos will be securing a kill. I guess, I mean, really great fight, the previous one, and I mean, for now, Team Asur are asserting the dominance right away onto this
Definitely.
map. But look at that diversion play.
Oh,
It'll be-
Lena's definitely directly went for the glowing wand. I just feel
Yeah,
like maybe some of the better items would have been like the wishing lantern, but ooh, 1-1 getting one more kill, but shut down. That too to Lunox, a double kill. Lunox is definitely having a good time right now. Once again, we can see okay Padang with a scrap, but he will be taken down. He was so low. They will be losing the bottom lane as well. The top lane pushed, the bottom lane is getting pushed. Definitely not looking good for Team Vengeance Seekers right now. 1-1 is going in for the Sky Piercer. I was actually expecting to see the DHS, like the Demon Hunter Sword first for the HP based damage, but then again, okay. And also, we see Esmeralda going in for a bit of a damage win. She's going for the Stallion Scythe after the Enchanted Talisman, not a bit of defense onto her. That is an interesting choice indeed. Even Luigi is going for the anti heal, but that might be a little late. But then again, let's see. They still have yet to come up with any anti heal.
actually, but then here we are back. I mean, Sura taking in the turtle for his team and charging on. The Gatotkacha will be escaping with Seoji. I mean, kind of a waste of his skill. But again, here Hylos with the charge in of his ult and 1-1 trying to unlock his her crossbow of tank, but not successful in this case. Okay, Louis would be coming in. I don't know from where, ulting in, but she would be getting a shutdown kill and as well as would be getting shutted out.
That was an interesting diversion play, but then again, she just got deleted before she could, like, use the diversion completely. Farman is here. The weakness marks are being hit. Okay, she has unlocked the crossbow of tank, but will she use it? Yes, she is about to, and finally, yeah, there it is. The crossbow of tank going strong, and okay, a double kill.
I mean, for her, it's gonna be a party, and
Oh,
there you go, the triple kill from her side, and stacking up on that Sky case. I mean, I actually like previously you said about building up the DHS, but then at this point, I feel it's paying off the Sky Piercer as it's getting stacked up. So I guess she just needs two of the enhance basic attack or attack speed items, then she is really good to go with a defensive item because her health bar is really low.
definitely. This is why, like, even I prefer to go in for Skypiercer as my third item. but you do need a bit of lifesteal because right now she has the corrosion scythe and the wind talker, and both of them have zero lifesteal. So once you are low, even as an MM, you'll have to recall. But the flying swallow coming back, she did unlock her ultimate yet again with the crossbow of tank, getting a mega kill and with
Yeah.
OK, the double kill. The triple was kind of stolen. It went to Lucas, but then again, she's doing really well. Look at that.
I
Hylos
mean,
charging in. The glorious pathway has been used. Korea is really trapped. But then again, the surging wave. Luna is coming in with damage. Shutdown goes to Esmeralda and a double kill. Kalea, that was a really close call. I thought Kalea would be dying. But then again, she did pull off that Uno reverse onto them.
I mean, you really should not dive in recklessly when you are ahead of someone started, and you do have a hero like Kalia, which can pull you, I mean, take you away to the turret, and as well as heal her teammates. So yeah, it would be a very risky option, but there you go. It's gonna look
Oh,
a bad. It's a bad situation for Kalia, and she would be getting down by 1-1.
definitely. Now, Carrie is trying to provide a bit of split push, but looks like Van Van has already noticed it. She is recalling, so okay, no, she is not. And it looks like it's going to be a 1-1 versus Carry at the top lane. But then again, Lunox has been trapped. Got like to 1-1, but Lunox with Brilliance Form already used up. The Chaos was not enough. She was taken down. Once again, we can see the Beast is here. Beast is trying to deal a lot of damage, but finally, Esmeralda taking him down as well. The dominance is definitely coming in from Team Esper. We can see that the difference, the goal difference is also pretty much shining. Okay, the Starling Scythe and the Feather of Heaven. The damage is actually kind of paying off with Esmeralda. I can see that Hylos has gone in for the magic defense because technically the major damage is coming in from Lunox right now. Carrie is definitely not having a good day. 0-7. So, okay, understandable. And oh, Van Van actually went in for a crit build. Instead of the DHS, she went completely crit type. Now that is actually paying off, but a bit questionable. But then again, look at that double kill, triple kill. A maniac wordlessly. It is
Yeah,
a
that's
savage.
yeah. Damn, 1-1. What a match! And I mean, the Savage she showed in the weekend screams. Man, that was epic. I mean, great follow through from the side of Hylos. I mean, his glorious path helped a lot, and then you also had Louis, collecting people just to get a target from her side, and then there you go, another charge in from the Kalia taking in, but
Oh,
she would be getting shut down by 1-1. 1-1 will get a double kill at this moment, but she would get shut down by our Lunar.
now look at Van Van's position. Like she did unlock the crossbow of Tang, but that was a bit overzealous. She did dive in too deep, and she was definitely punished for that.
I mean, that's true. 1-1 at this point. I mean, she can really save herself. I mean, if you talk about out control, she has a second skill for the backup. But I mean, that won't last forever. So I mean, she is actually not going in with any of the defensive items.
Definitely.
Let's see.
Now we can already see the stacks. She already has stacks in 14, so that is kind of understandable. But she was going like she did get a savage. So the shutdown, that means a lot of bounty, a lot of gold was transferred onto the enemy's accounts. Once again, we can see that lot is being pepped up. Looks like they want to finish this in one fell sweep, but Vengeance Seekers also know that they are going to contest for it.
Yeah, here we go again. AOG will be popping in, and crossbow of tank has been unlocked. Double kill for 1-1 already. Triple kill, and I mean a Paniac again. Okay, this time it's not gonna be a savage because Carey is really across the map, and I mean, I guess the timing is probably over by now. But I think for Team Asur, they are looking for an end game as just one hero lies in their path.
Definitely now, okay. That what was Carrie doing there?
I mean, that was kind of funny, hilarious, I would say. But anyways, by this, Sur will be finishing off in style, picking up two Savage. I mean, from the marksman. I mean, usually 1-1 has picked up two Savage from the opposing team. So yeah, I would say pretty good match against Team Vengeance Seekers. And I see mostly the most hilarious part was, I mean, when Carrie at the last moment, I don't know what she was trying to do, trying to distract the minions, but it didn't work out really well. But then you also had, I mean, if you look at the team fight participation rate, Lunox actually did a really decent job. As you can see, 88% team fight participation, and also having the highest spike in the hero damage section, which is 39%. So, I mean, in the early game, the way she melted out the opposing team, that was really, amazing and interesting to see. But then somewhere there around, they really messed up with their, I would say, with the Gatot Kacha using the AUG, and then you also did have Badang, giving an extensive, I would say, fist break. So yeah.
I feel like the fact that Carrie went for the rotation, she did
Yeah.
get a bit of like assists or kills, but at the same time, she left the lane open for 1-1, and 1-1 really shines after she gets a few items. So that extra bit of gold, like the difference, the gap in the farm against a carry made her able to solo the lane. And we just saw Carrie die to 1-1 1v1 twice. And once she got that complete spike, that was a complete snowball. Every time the Wipeouts, the Savage, the Maniac. So that was definitely a bad decision. One was definitely the star of this match.
And yeah, with this, I think we are over for now, but don't go anywhere. I mean, one more match, one more weekend Screams match is left for you guys' entertainment. And I mean, don't go anywhere, and we will be we will be back really soon. So just stick to here, and we will be back.
Oh no, that is what they all say when they see me pouring some more. Oh, then gets empty again. Better fill it up before I go. Cause I'm loving it, feeling it, touch me and being it. See what I see in it, I'm typical. Messing around with it, mix it up, go with it, flow with it, let it all go. Oh Lord, think you know what I'm like, but you don't fall, you lose control. Bittersweet melody when I dance on your fly. Cause I know what you don't, it is me you adore. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They never seen you out of your bed. Cut to the bone, it's broken up and how sad. Oh boy, got so hot I forgot what I should have thought of before. Sure ain't easy for you to let go of the rules, cause there's so much fun. Are you loving the feeling it? Touch me, are you in it? Don't say what you're saying, but typical. Messing around with it, mix it up, go with it, flow with it, please let it go. Oh no, think I did it again. I said a few things that I shouldn't have done. Well, bittersweet melody when I dance on your fly. Cause I know what you don't, it is me you adore. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They never seen you out of your bed. Cut to the bone, it's broken up and how sad. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They never seen you out of your bed. Cut to the bone, it's broken up Now come alive with me and quit the jealousy. I know you're bored, I know it's boring me. Now come alive, baby, get out the grave with me. I know you're bored. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They never seen you out of your bed. Cut to the bone, it's broken up and how sad. How does it Oh no, that is what they all say when they see me pouring some more. Oh, then it's empty again. Better fill it up before I go. Cause I'm loving it, feeling it, touch me and being it. See what I see in it, I'm typical. Messing around with it, mix it up, go with it, flow with it, let it all go. Oh Lord, think you know what I'm like, but you don't fall, you lose control. Bittersweet melody when I dance on your fly. Cause I know what you don't, it is me you adore. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They never seen you out of your head. Cut to the bone, it's broken up and how sad. Oh boy, got so hot I forgot what I should have thought of before. Sure ain't easy for you to let go of the rules, cause there's so much fun. Are you loving the feeling it? Touch me, are you in it? Don't see what you're seeing, but typical. Messing around with it, mix it up, go with it, flow with it, please let it go. Oh no, think I did it again. I said a few things that I shouldn't have done. Well, bittersweet melody when I dance on your fly. Cause I know what you don't, it is me you adore. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They never seen you out of your head. Cut to the bone, it's broken up and how sad. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They never seen you out of your head. Cut to the bone, it's broken up and now come alive with me and quit the jealousy. I know you're bored, I know it's boring me. Now come
Welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen. We are back to our weekend screams presented by MOBA 5v5 Esports India. And it's gonna be Team VB on the blue and Team Pride facing them on the red corner. And on the casterbacks, it's gonna be none other than your edible, I would say, casters, I guess. But yeah, it's gonna be Burger along with Peachy. So yeah, Peachy, take over.
OP duo though. Both are named after a food.
Yeah, I
Yes,
mean,
sir. Let's dive into the drop, going
names
in
do.
quite smoothly because
Yeah.
Warple Bunnies onto the blue side and Team Fried onto the red side. Again, this is going to be the best of one. And if you and your team wants to come up and try to win this, please do join the Discord given in the description. Do join the community. There's going to be a Scrim announcement channel. You will be finding the form there. So, yep, this is going to be happening every single weekend, Saturdays and Sundays. With that, let's proceed towards the last match of the day. The band's going quite smoothly, and I do see one hero that is not popular getting banned onto the first phase, but yet we are looking at it.
I mean, I guess you're talking about the Lucas, if I'm not wrong. But then, I mean, you haven't seen a Lucas Hyper with a Sky Piercer yet. So I guess I suggest you to play more ranks. And I guess in Mythic lobbies, you are going to see that thing. But, anyways, I mean, we are done with the bans. And it's going to be VB taking in the first pick. And it's going to be a Hyper. None other than Soyu. I mean, this Hyper, a lot of utility, a lot of damage. So yeah, would be a great option to just up, pick up on someone, fight, and then leave.
Definitely, so you will be prioritized this time. Understandable. You do have the first pick in your hands, but wait a minute, Team Pride, what is it going to be? Because I believe they are just like Is it going to be a Alucard hyper? Is it going to be a Alpha hyper? If the Alucard gets picked right here, 10 seconds remaining onto the clock, we know that we might be looking at the Alpha onto the EXP. But wait a minute, they switch it up. They go ahead with a Vexana. Now, Vexana does have the lane clearance. That means she will be the one who would be rotating very quickly. And to, match the rotating speed, what will team WP will be picking up?
I mean, there you go. You do have Granger already picked up. I mean, kind of nerf NS beta, but that still works if you play him properly, because the damage spike is still pretty much high. If we talk about the mid to the late, as well as early too. But then it's gonna be Gatot Kacha facing against these three heroes. I mean, obviously frontliner. I mean, he would able to sustain the Harit. I mean, Vexena's skills, but sustaining Harit as well as an Alpha at the same time would be a bit problem, because the true damage nature will actually melt him up. But anyways, on the second banning phase, it's gonna be Badang getting banned out, because obviously, man, they do have a packed lineup, so they do not want any, uh, you know, uh, I would say setup hero which can really disinterrupt them or catch them off guard. So yeah, Badang is a really valid ban.
True, true. Look at that. They are trying to go ahead with a good have it onto the gold. But at the same time, you do see Shadow King picking up a good Kacha. Very good heroes coming in. There's quite a few counters, but the back lane support would be good though.
Actually, it could be a really great support if we talk in this scenario. But then let's see. It's the second picking phase, so I guess it's gonna be I would say tank pick, because Harit is a really good option in the goal lane. So yeah, but here we are, fried paneer with the Minsitar. So it's just to catch the Soyu, because the mobility on him, that's something that you should really be scared of. I mean worried of as well, because you never know, he's gonna dive in, he's gonna kill you. So yeah, the you know kill canceling ultimate from Minsitar will help a lot in the situation. But okay, here we are. Sawblade on to the Aurora. Actually, she's a really good choice. In comparison to this match, because I mean, look at the opposition or I mean composition of Pride. They do have a really stiffed out, I would say, lineup, which will be sticking a lot close to each other. So I mean, picking up an Aurora is a really good option. So yeah.
Definitely. In my opinion, yes, because you can match the speed of Vexana clearing out her minions. So both of the mages, both of the teams will have enough time and to have a few more seconds into their hands to go ahead and get the the gangs on, because that is much more important. We do have a Jawhead coming in. Looks like Gatorkacha onto the EXP lane Jawhead as their roam. We will know that very soon during looking at the our spells and the emblems. But that's a Minsitar. Am I okay? Yep, Minsitar and an Akai. That's definitely a lot of crowd control onto the side of Team Fried.
I mean, I guess they're just trying to match up. They're trying to cover up for the Aurora, because the once I mean Hylos the charges in with his ultimate, it would be a really bad situation if Granger gets feathers, so you charges in. So yeah,
Agreed. Let's see how is it going to be, because one side it's like a collector skin.
yeah. It's,
Looking shiny.
and I mean, bad luck for Soyu. No skins yet to him, but I think we will have it really soon. But we are here, ladies and gentlemen, in the land of dawn. War Bunnies versus Team Fried in this match. And I mean, if you want to play screams like this, just go onto our Discord server, go to the scream section, enroll your name, and you will definitely get a chance to be in this screams and win some prize. But anyways, back to the match. Burger and Peachy, will dictate the match for you.
Okay, look at that. Early game, they are definitely annoying. The Minsik are quite a lot, getting a lane pulled away from him as well. So, yep, that's definitely a lot of pressure onto the bot lane for coming in from this Minsita. But at the same time, look at that.
And here we are, the first blade on the hands of Saw Blade again. Not again, on the hands of Saw Blade, and she is looking for a double kill. Akai is really low, and he will be escaping the situation. But lastly,
Okay. The skirmish going down into the hands of Team Warple Bunnies. Understandable. They really pushing it out a lot. At the same time, look at that. Again into the bot lane. Both the mage as well as the EXP lane are trying to get level 4 as much as possible. But there's definitely a thing going on. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Looks like we are looking at Alpha being taken down by Sawblade, but the freeze is right on. Suyu gets a damage there, gets a trade onto the hands from this Vexana. But okay, wait a minute. Look at them. Are they trying to go in for more? Because the turtle is up, so that means turtle will be the first priority for the Suyu.
Obviously, being a hyper, you do want to get the neutral objective first, but look at that. Akai is trying to give out a vision, but ejector play coming in. Akai is really low at the same time, so you will be securing turtle and Sawblade with another kill. Taking down our panda, not able to move much. That's the beauty of having an Aurora in your team.
Agreed. Her freezes are coming on right on point, and the Frigid Glacier. Let's not forget that she's just dealing like so much damage. But okay, wait a minute. We looking at an unstoppable force coming in? Oh, ejector is there.
Picking up a panda, but here we are. Panda is trying to charge up. He's trying to get someone with his heavy spin, but not successful. So I guess he's kind of overextensive in this scenario. But let's see. So you also charging in, trying to get a hold on someone with his evil quiller, but no, it would be a fallback from both of sides.
That's true. Look at them. Again, going in for a little bit of an invade, given the fact that Warpearl Bunnies. Oh, heavy spin.
Heavy spin is in, but the flicker will frigid glacier along with an AOG will secure the kill for fried garlic here. His buff also got stolen away. Aurora's passive has been popped out. King's calling on the place, but no one was there. But at the same time, okay, another kill. A kill for Granger. Bad situation. Harriet was also down by Aurora. So yeah.
Yep, that's true. Now moving ahead in team we are the ones who are totally dominating. Right now, even the alpha is not able to get any single farm. Getting invaded right on, not even 5 minutes into the game. That definitely a bummer. But at the same time, you are looking at the Granger getting farmed up. Did pick up the Sky Piercer as the first item with a Fury Hammer. Understandable. He wants to deal damage, but at the same time, he wants his item as quickly as possible. While Skypias are being the lowest gold cost item, so that's quite easier to pick up under 5 minutes. But okay, here we go, and looking at a little bit of skirmish.
Okay, heavy spin is on. In a bad positioning, King's calling has been called out. The AOG didn't popped out, was stunned right away. But so we will be diving in the bad scenario. So we'll be falling back in this situation.
That's true. Look at them trying to move in forward and outside, but now look at the Warple Bunnies. They definitely got the game in there. That little bit of an early game per. Oh, Vexana.
Vexana, she would be getting shutted off by our Soyu. But there you go. Fried chicken taking the kill for our mecha. And there you go. Aurora with another kill.
Damn. 11 kills already gathered into their hands. They are just like moving around the map as much as possible, especially Suyu getting all the farm. Look at him, 208, having the most highest uh, ass- assist right there. But yep, he is definitely getting something out of there. But wait a minute. I do see Aurora with some few of the kills. She should actually pick up the Sky piece, so don't you think so?
I mean, would have worked out, but then I mean, having a high HP Regan hero like an Alpha onto your opposing team. So I guess somewhere there around you go for the damage or the anti heal at the first priority. But then here we go again. Spear of Alpha has been charged up, but King's Calling and the heavy spin has been unlocked. Okay, OG will be coming in, and Zen will be getting the kill in this scenario. I mean, a lots of ults were used by Team Fried, but then I sorry, by Team Fried, but then they were not able to get the kills or convert them
Oh.
successfully.
Oh, yep, that's true. Look at them. They want to push away the top lane as much as possible. Now, it is looking good, but let's see if they are successful in that. Oh, Vixana again.
Here we are. They are just trying to wreck the team Fried here. And for Wopanis, they are being really careful about when to charge and not. They're letting, uh, you know, their ejector play to open up first. And there you go. Another fight. And internal guard has been popped out, and all of them will be falling back along with a flicker. In this scenario, a lot of skills have been wasted, a lot of resources has been burned, and I mean, Team Fried taking an advantage. I mean, Alpha did take up the first inhibitor turret. I mean, first tier turret and the bot lane.
Okay, looks like Alpha does have the other plans. Now he's, understanding that he's not able to farm his own buff, so why not go to the enemies? Now, talking about the level difference, Alpha at level 10, Suyu at level 11, little bit of difference, but it won't matter when it comes to the late game because both the teams would have enough items under their hands. But okay, trying to get a good, setup on, and he goes.
The heavy spin is on. The UG will he save? Yeah, it would be a kill for Akai. Finishing off so badly they were chasing after him, and there you go again. Alpha jumping in with his ultimate fried chicken. Will sorry, okay, fried. Okay, it's gonna be Flex picking up the kill. So I mean the early domination is kind of shifting towards Team Fred now. They are kind of taking in the lead, but there you go again. Frigid Glacier. No, sorry. Frosty Breeze will secure the kill from Mincetar. Over extensive.
Definitely. Look at them. But at the same time, Granger, he's all farmed up. Look at him dealing so much damage from the Rhapsody. They are trying to push down as much as minions into their hands, along with the creeps along the way. Understandable. But now there comes a problem for the side of Team Fried. Though they have a alpha, they are still not able to capitalize as much as as much as kills into their hands. Now, yes, they are slowly climbing up, but it's a very slow process as of now.
I mean, yeah, they actually. It could be a problem. I mean, as the late game falls in, you do actually, the goal lead or the goal difference doesn't really matter because all of the teams and the heroes do complete in with the build. But there you go. So you're charging in onto Paneer and he would be getting shut down by the Red Sonata. At this point, I mean, Granger is really fed. You don't want to get, in a low HP in front of him as he will be popping in his Death Sonata as well as Rhapsody. So, I mean, you do need to be really careful about this. But, I mean, so you starting in with a Lord and Garlic, I mean, Alpha, trying to, do some sneaky thing just to get the Lord here.
Oh.
But there you go, mega kill for Alpha. Granddaddy will be securing the Lord for himself. So yeah, I mean 1-for-1 trade. But there you go. There is a chase down by our greens. Are trying to take down the Vexena. That Sonata not connecting to anyone. Fried Paneer on the run. The low HP with the flicker. Okay, so
Oh
he's charging in
my god.
again. Just misses. He just with a tiny, a tiny bit of I would say pixel. He just missed out his soul savior.
I wasn't expecting that. That is definitely,
I
quite
miss.
quickly. Like
Yeah.
Lord going down into the hands of Team Fried. Yes, they do have a little bit of a composition from mid game to the late game, and they are right now pushing down that advantage. So that's looking quite great. But will they be able to end the base? Look at that.
Cedric Glacier has been popped out, but no one was there. Grains are getting cornered out. King's Calling has been popped out, and there you go. Shutdown kill, a killing spree for our Panda, and there you go. AOG will be popped up as a defensive maneuver. I mean, Team War Bunnies have, despite of having that enormous skill advantage, are really lacking behind at this moment. And the Lord, I guess, I mean, it's an easy defense because the Holy Turret's shield blessing is still up. So yeah.
Okay, look at them trying to push down as much as possible because team. This is a comeback coming in from the side of Team Fried. Definitely, they did capitalize as much as possible. Oh, into the middle lane, Jawhead will be taken down.
Yeah, I mean, the damage from the Spear of Alpha is too severe, you know, uh, for our uh, tank to hold in. The AUG, I mean, catching up with the three men, I mean, casting out by three people. So, yeah, it's really hard to survive in that situation.
Okay, but as much as we are looking at Team of Ride, look at them. They are now capitalizing as much as uh, creeps into their hands. Why? Because they're the ones who lost the goal lead, but and now they are the ones who are getting a comeback now. Look at the goal difference as well. It has been closed out. It has been coming to very close to the side of Team VB as well, but. What is it going to be? Because both the sides, one side you do have these tier two turrets. The defense, the Holy Crystal has been already gone.
Yeah. But that's the question. I mean, one side they do have the turret standing, but others, one side the holy turret shield is up. So yeah, I guess for team right, it's gonna be a turtle. I mean, Lord Conquest. Because if they take this Lord, I mean, the whole advantage situation will actually go into their
Oh,
hands. But there you go, ejector play along with the Frosty Beast. Frigid Glacier has popped out, but catching no one in the process. Minsita going in with the King's Calling, getting people in his range. Alpha would be charging in as well as Gatot Kacha. I don't know why he's jumping into the battle at this moment. And there you go. Alpha again charging in with his pair of Alpha and getting the kill for the
oh,
Granger.
oh my God! It is just Jawhead all alive. Now the minions are coming in. There's no holy passive to take out the minions. But what is it going to be? Look at that. Jawhead brutally being taken down. The base is wide open, and that's a win for the side of Team Fried.
Man, epic match. Team Fred respect, I would say. 'Cause previously, War Buddies, the way they were dominating throughout the match, that was kind of looking like one sided for them. But then, how Team Fred, Fred just took control of the situation and took advantage of Team actually VB overextending over them.
True.
So yeah, they took a really good advantage of them. And look, if you look at the statistics, man, I mean, look at I mean, look at Alpha as well as Akai. I mean, playing side by side as a charging and a defensive. I mean, tanky heroes together and being the front line for their team. And I would say the clutch moment was where Paneer jumped in with the flicker and then popped his ult and then caught everyone in the process, giving an opening to Garlic just to finish them off.
True, definitely that was a good game coming in. The comeback that we weren't expecting was the comeback that we got. So, yep, that's how the
Yeah.
game has gone. And unfortunately, this is the last game of the day. We'll be coming back tomorrow, so don't go anywhere. And do fill up your squads because we would love to see new teams coming in.
Yeah, and she said, go to our Discord server, just go to the section of screams, enroll your squads, and you will get a chance to get, I would say, get streamed your fight along with your opponent in our channel. But for now, for today, it's gonna be Peachy and Burger signing off.
Oh no, that is what they all say when they see me pouring some more. Oh, think it's empty again. Better fill it up before I go. Cause I'm loving it, feeling it, touch me and being it, see what I see in it. I'm typical,